It is a part of the story Hunger by Nasira Sharma, which I am to narrate now. The story is set in Afghanistan. This cursed country has been embroiled in coups, big power rivalry, internecine warfare, internal strife, and religious chauvinism for a very long time. The unending conflict has plagued the country for nearly 50 years, causing large scale destruction, poverty, and deprivation. The interminable struggle to fight hunger and want has robbed the country of their hopes, vigor, and humanism. Looting, robbery, kidnapping for ransom, and abuse of women and children are rife. With so many ills stalking the country, the land has become unlivable. Here comes Rizwan and Qasim. They are the two characters of the story. Rizwan is a vulnerable journalist. Qasim hawks old clothes to make a living. Hunger and poverty has gripped them both, but Rizwan, with his education in journalism, is better off than Qasim. Qasim, with no land, no education, and no skill, has fallen into a bottomless pit. His body is worn with the daily grind, and his mind has become a parched land where no seed of hope can sprout. He is virtually at the end of the tether. Here, Rizwan is on the verge of getting a reporter's job in a local daily, but for that, he has to conduct three interesting interviews and file the stories. So Rizwan sets out to the marketplace looking for someone he could interact with. In a land where criminals and petty thieves outnumber decent citizens, everyone in the street is wary of a stranger. No one is willing to talk freely. Strangely, in the market, stores overflow with consumer goods. It is clear the destitute and the deprived living in the fringes of the society cannot patronize these shops. Rizwan stands near a shop and looks around a spot, and he could see a person which he can interview. His eyes fall on Qasim, who carries a load on his head. Rizwan approaches him with certain uncertain steps. Soon he discovers that his target, a middle aged man, goes by the name Qasim. He earns his bread selling old clothes. The profession fetches him a paltry 500 rupees a month. Rizwan struggles to draw Qasim out. The latter is reticent and wary of talking to a stranger. It emerges that Qasim is a shelterless, landless person who has left his family back in his village. Rizwan attempts to start a conversation with his target but meets with limited success. Rizwan mentions about a government scheme to assist landless citizens like Qasim stand on their feet again. Qasim evinces little interest in those information. Rizwan continues to coax him to reveal more about his background. Qasim says how his family has been battling poverty for generations. His father and grandfather had no land to till, so they toiled as landless laborers till their limbs failed. The long legacy of want and improvisement had made Qasim a cynic. Life has been very hard for him thus far. He has a small boy as son. He would assist his father in the hawking business as soon as he turns 5. Qasim can't even dream of sending him to school. Illiteracy will continue to choke Qasim's young son as it has done to his forefathers. Qasim is even unaware of the legendary Afghan king Muhammad Zahir Shah, whose rule ended with a coup plunging the country to total turmoil that continues to bedevil Afghanistan till this day. This surprises Rizwan, who is educated enough to know Shah. Rizwan wants to extend the conversation. He says he can arrange for a loan for Qasim to start farming. Even he could get some government land allotted. None of these inducements has any effect on Qasim. He shrugs off the loan offer, saying that he is already in debt and does not want to increase the burden. Qasim recalls how some people made similar offers during last election time. All those offers vanished in thin air soon. On one day of electioneering, Qasim did a lot of slogan shouting for a whole day at the behest of a politician. He got nothing in return. He remained hungry that day. With such bitter memories fresh in his mind, Qasim's offers were doomed to be ignored. Qasim has lost all appetite for the comforts of living. Rizwan can retain Qasim no longer. The latter walked off saying he could spot some buyers for his warm clothes among the laborers near the bridge. Rizwan pleaded with him to give his address. He disclosed that he had no house. He lived like a tramp. Rizwan suggests that they could meet the next day. Qasim says he is going to his village the next day. Dusk is approaching. The darkness makes Rizwan gloomier. His cup of woes is full with some beset with problems. His widowed mother is ill. His two younger brothers have stopped going to school. Hunger and want cast their long shadow over his family. It is 6 in the evening. He has barely an hour to reach the newspaper office and file his report. He is hungry, yet he manages to trudge towards the newspaper office. At the newspaper's office, he slumps onto a chair. A staff on the office asks him to write his name on his day's report and leave it on the table. For Qasim, it is a job well done. Despite the all round gloom, he sees a ray of hope. He can come to the newspapers the next day. However, he has to spot another Qasim the next day. With tired steps and a stomach wrenched with hunger, the same ray of hope enables Rizwan to reach home.